Well, guys, I did something that you should never do, and that is upset the PlayStation fandom. Oh my God, the salt is real. Man, those fanboys came out just complaining when I did my video about how the Xbox showcase absolutely just ass clapped all the PlayStation fanboys, and man, they were not happy, and they let me know in the comments. So I went through the comments, and I picked out a few that I think I just want to kind of talk about and kind of just show and be like, hey, man, what's going on with these comments, guys? Because all of you people are saying almost the same damn thing. So let's go to the comments. But before we do, this episode of my PlayStation Soy Boy Fanboys Sony Pony video is brought to you by Dunkin' and Iced Coffee. Boy, it's refreshing. So let's go to the comments of the video, and I went ahead and hearted a few that I just kind of want to talk about. Here's one right here. It says, "Why not get comfortable? Question mark. Remember when your boy Phil Spencer said Xbox isn't touching the PS5? Yes. Yes. Let's talk about when Phil Spencer said that Xbox lost the console war. It absolutely did. Okay, let's talk about that. It is no surprise that Phil Spencer came out and admitted, hey, you know what? The console war is over. They done fucked up with the Xbox One. Don Matrick messed up with the Xbox One. Everybody knows it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how many consoles you sell. It's about the engagement and the money that you're making. That's really it. The problem is the console war is not really a real thing. But people make it this real thing, and people are like, well, Rob, you're talking about console war right now. No, I'm making fun of Sony fanboys. There's a difference. Sony fans, you're cool, man. I'm a Sony fan. I have my PS5 right there. I got my PlayStation Portable over there, or Portal. I do got my PSP up there to put the real PlayStation Portable up there. But I'm a fan of Sony. I think they're very anti-consumer, and I feel like they've been lazy for the past 3 to 4 years. But I'm still a fan of Sony. Been a fan ever since back in the mid-90s with Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy VII. But I can sit there and critique them and tell you when they're being lazy. No, I'm talking about the Sony ponies. Those fanboys that think that Sony does nothing wrong. Ah, man, this iced coffee. It's really good, guys. It's really good. I got some like congestion going on right here. Hold on a second. Let me kind of let it out. Sony. Okay. I'm better. So, yeah. Phil Spencer came out and said, yeah, Sony won the console war. Okay. But just because they won the console war doesn't mean they can't be successful in the industry. And I'm going to get more to that later on. So let's go through some more of the comments. Does he know Xbox is putting their games on PlayStation? Laugh emoji. Ha 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 ha. It's so funny. This was a PlayStation showcase as well. I notice a common theme as I go throughout these comments. Everybody's saying that like it's a dig. It's like, oh, these games are going to PlayStation as well. Ha ha ha. They're going to PlayStation as well. Ha 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 ha. It's like I'm confused here. If you guys hate Xbox so much, and you guys are such Sony fanboys, you are such ponies, right? And I know you're ponies because, guys, I see the trail of salt from your tears. I know you guys are ponies. If you are such ponies, such Sony fanboys, why would you want Xbox's sloppy seconds? Can someone explain to me why you want Xbox's sloppy seconds? If you guys are so against Xbox, why do you want their game so much? Why is everybody in the comments saying the same thing? Maybe, but PlayStation still destroy sales and on Xbox. Yeah. The PlayStation console outselling Xbox 5-1. But Xbox is putting games on PlayStation. They're putting games on PC. They're putting games everywhere. And guess what? They are reaping the benefit financially. Meanwhile, Square Enix is like, we can't do exclusives on PlayStation no more because we're not making enough money. 50% of the PlayStation user base is still on the PS4 because they're not upgrading to the PS5. It's just stupid. Do you also know that, like, 60 to 70% of PlayStation users are playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, and NBA 2K. They're not buying God of War, Ragnarok, or Horizon Forbidden West, or any of these other games. They're not doing that. They're just buying these same games over and over again. So yeah, even though the PlayStation is outselling Xbox 5-1, Xbox has a much more deeper interaction with the fans. They're playing Sea of Thieves. They're playing Fallout 76. Meanwhile, on PlayStation, you're playing the same damn games and you're giving Microsoft money. So let's go back to some more comments. Let's get back to the games. Let's get to the games because everybody's saying that. Destroyed PlayStation fanboys. Really, no, because all the games will come to PlayStation. And this is just a common theme that you see throughout here. There's no reason to own an Xbox. All these games will eventually come to PlayStation. That's what everybody's saying. They're all eventually coming to PlayStation. Even if you go over to Twitter right now, people are just saying the same thing. Oh, they're all going to go to PlayStation. They're all going to go to PlayStation. So you're PlayStation fans. You hate Xbox, but you want Xbox games. You want Microsoft's sloppy second. I don't understand. How can you be a PlayStation fan but want Xbox's games? Because, oh yeah, PlayStation ain't releasing any. That's right. And if for anybody out there throwing in Stellar Blade or Final Fantasy, those are not first-party games. Okay, Stellar Blade was supposed to come out on Xbox as well, but what Sony did, they came in with a big old bag and they bought the exclusivity rights. That's what they're doing. Sony's only developing games like Foam Stars. Actually, that was Square Enix. That wasn't Sony. I'll give you a pass on there. But like Sony's releasing some weird games. Like they're trying to get in the live service market, but it's awful dry over there. But them Sony fans, they want those Xbox games. For fans that don't like Xbox, they sure want those Xbox games. And let me just talk about this whole games going to PlayStation thing. First of all, I think it's smart. I think it's awesome, right? And also, for anyone who says the Xbox is third party, so is PlayStation. PlayStation is also third party. I don't know why people feel like PlayStation is not third party now, because PlayStation is 100% third party. Why do you guys keep insisting that PlayStation is not? Like, PlayStation don't have any exclusives anymore either. You want me to prove it? Okay, Timmy, let's prove it. This is my Steam library. Let's look at it, guys. Oh, God of War. What? God of War. I thought that was a PlayStation exclusive. Holy buckets of wiener shit. What else we got here? Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn. Wow. Holy crap, man. So we got PlayStation games on Steam? What's going on, Timmy? Oh, my God. Yeah, guys, unfortunately, this is the world we live in now, where we're going to have less and less and less exclusives. That's just the way things are, guys. We're having less exclusives because it costs so much money to develop these games that company, including your boys, your favorite people, Sony, need to make a profit. And when you see a company like Square Enix saying, hey, we financially cannot support exclusivity on the PlayStation console anymore, we need to rethink our plan and start putting our games on more consoles, then you have a problem. There's a reason why Capcom and Square Enix and Konami, they're all releasing games multi-platform, because you cannot just, yes, I understand, 50-something million PS5 consoles. I get it. But how many of them are just playing Fortnite or NBA 2K? You know, Warzone. That's what they're playing. They're not buying the game. The console market today is much different than it was 20 years ago. So for all the Sony fanboys out there that want to leave comments in my comments and just having all kinds of salt, just kind of like, oh my God, they're all coming to PlayStation. One, I laugh at you because, again, you guys are begging for Xbox's sloppy seconds. Meanwhile, I get to reap the benefit of Game Pass day one. And for that, I want to touch on that too. I seen someone, I don't know who, I was looking in the comments, I couldn't find it. Someone said, well, I'm sorry if you can't afford to buy games. Like, what? Because I choose to get Game Pass? I don't have no money? Right? Like, how does that make sense? I'm sorry if I'm not dumb to spend $70 on games, right? I'm sorry. There's very few games I spend $70 on. Rebirth, I spent $70 on. Stellar Blade, I spent $70 on. But a lot of times, I will use Game Pass instead because it doesn't make sense. When you get older and you have rent, car payments, light bills, and internet. And when you get out of your mom's basement, you'll know that money doesn't grow on trees and you need to invest in the right thing. So why am I going to invest in games for $70 because PlayStation wanted to crank up the price when I can use Game Pass? Why? Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. So for anybody who says, oh, Rob, you're broke. You're broke. That's why you like Game Pass, Rob. You're broke. Well, look around me. I obviously have a lot of games here. I own every single console. And if you still have doubts, look what I got yesterday. Oh, new graphics card for my PC. That's right, because I'm almost all-time PC gamer now because the consoles have just been kind of crazy. And like I mentioned before, guys, these games, even PlayStation, is multi-platform now. So I'm broke, but I have a new GPU. Whatever, man. You guys are salty. All y'all salty because Xbox came out with an awesome showcase, and all y'all want to sit there and just suck the wiener of PlayStation. All you guys are PlayStation fanboys, every single one of you. So anyway, thank you guys for the fantastic comments. I like reading idiotic comments from idiotic people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button, which you guys won't. Y'all a bunch of haters, but I appreciate you anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Robert Storms, and as always, that is my fucking opinion. Peace.